Good morning, good morning. We are doing live feeds. That's my heart. All right. I got a heart monitor. All right. I take that off today. That's my crown. When I started my movies, when I started my shit, I showed you my crown when I started this about Governor O'Malley, Schellenberger. It's about Bernstein, your courts and your judges and lawyers and shit. You feel me? Doing a documentary and I was doing it out my store on Falls Road. Ain't no law against making a movie. I'm a caterer. I've been in your house. But y'all labeled me a terrorist. Y'all called me a terrorist in Illinois and in Maryland because I was terrorizing you with the truth. In 1986, I had turned in guns and drugs to the police. It was about this illegal war on drugs. I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I got 3 years in jail. The case was the state of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986. I won my case on a federal appeal. I won my case on appeal, and I represented myself in court. I was found innocent of all charges, all right? So in that case in 2011, I just reinvented the case from 1986. Instead of guns and drugs, I used the toilet. I used the toilet in the conversation. Schellenberger labeled me a terrorist, and Schellenberger lied to the public. Schellenberger should go to jail. He the one that called that toilet a bomb, not me. I call that toilet evidence for a federal investigation in the Scott Schellenberger's office about the corruption in the courts. I named judges, lawyers, and politicians that get paid to lock black people up. It was about your war on drugs. If you look at my 1986 case, that's what it was about, the war on drugs. I showed the power of the gun. I showed the killings, the murders. I showed the death and the mayhem. I showed the addictions. Because see, you ain't addicted to the drugs. I was addicted to the money. That was my addiction. Money was my addiction. That's when I made money my God. That's when I was willing to kill a nigga about a corner on a block. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to take somebody's life about a space that ain't even mine. So I changed my life and I came to Baltimore and I stopped selling dope. I stopped selling weed. I stopped selling coke. I stopped prostitution. I stopped hustling. No, I didn't stop hustling. I changed my hustle. I started selling meat. And I started doing my politics, but I didn't never stop that activism. You feel me? So when I really got deep into this and I started figuring out how to make a movie and a documentary, it got mad because I notified all y'all before I started this. You feel me? My screen dirty or something. Must be the sunshine. I notified y'all before I started all this. This is going to be my new toy. We're going to have a hand puppet. Talking shit with Shorty or dumping on Trump. Yeah. Because y'all like dumbass shit, and that's what them toilets represent. I couldn't sit here and shoot up downtown Baltimore like I shot up downtown Waukegan. So I had to figure a different way of getting my point across. See, a toilet don't care if you're black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. So what I started doing was having conversations with the toilet in my store. It was about issues that affect our communities. Black, white, straight, gay. I did all that in the store. You got videos on it on YouTube. You feel me? So I stepped my game up. I got Rob Fix to make a deal and we was gonna do letters design. But when in the process of making this movie, y'all keep locking me up and keep stealing my property. Y'all making me homeless, and I'm homeless now. That's why I'm in my truck. That's why I get up early in the morning. That's why you see me on Facebook. I'm an insomniac. I gotta get it where I can get it and go when I gotta go. Al Redmer, you got my insurance claim. Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, y'all participated in this fraud because I was insured. I was a business. The movie Letters Design was insured. While I was locked up in Illinois, you couldn't sign checks. That's income tax evasion. That's fraud. That's identity theft, that credit card fraud. All those crimes were committed by Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Deron Battle, Darlene Davis. And I'm naming you in public so there don't be no misunderstandings. The same way that you sent me to jail for them toilets, I want y'all to go to jail for identity theft, income tax evasion, and fraud, because no taxes was paid in 2008. I was grossing $260,000 a year. I was on track to go to $300,000. My store was for sale for $150,000. I ain't getting none of that money, man. Y'all keep locking me up because I'm telling the truth. Truth, all you got to do is tell the truth once. You got to tell a lie, another lie, and another lie, and another lie, and another lie. Y'all told too many lies, and y'all got caught up in your lies. I told you the truth once, and I'm sticking to it. That toilet was evidence for a federal investigation in Scott Schellenberger's office. That toilet ain't nothing but artwork and prop for the movie Let Us Design. That toilet just pisses a lot of people off. In toilets. Until I get my property back, until I get what belongs to me back, until I get Al Retmer files that insurance claim, dude, the property inside that truck was worth $54 million because it was contracts to HBO, Showtime, Netflix, because I was selling them flicks. I was selling them tapes. I was selling my movies. And the price of that movie was $54 million. Now you can go to Frank Conway's office and check. I had a case in Baltimore City on February 2011, and that case was for $54 million. It was called Dred Scott. You between a rock and a hard place in the mud and the dirt. You got to figure out which way you're going to go, which way you're going to get first. I was making a movie. I never told a lie. Schellenberger lied. Schellenberger need to go to jail. If Schellenberger go to jail, just like the Stop Snitching video. If Schellenberger go to jail, he gonna snitch. He gonna snitch because he can't go to jail. His white privilege ain't gonna save him in jail. His white supremacy ain't gonna save him in jail. Willie Lynch ain't gonna help him in jail because he sent a lot of people to jail. Now, Scott Schellenberger go to jail, y'all gotta reverse and remand a lot of his cases. And that's what you're scared of. You gotta reverse and remand Scott Schellenberger's cases from the day that he touched my case. Because everything that he touched is tainted. You feel me? The same way that y'all had to reverse and remand all those cases from those 6 police officers, you're going to have to do the same thing for your state's attorney's office. You're going to have to do it for Greg Bernstein. You're going to have to do it for Scott Schellenberger and Marilyn Mosby, because Marilyn Mosby participated in this too. Now, you can go to Brian Frost, you can go to Kamenetz, you can go to Governor Hogan, you can go to the Department of Justice. All this shit is on file. They don't want this to go to court because it's a public embarrassment. You're going to have to let too many black people out of jail behind this. I'm a jailhouse lawyer, dog. I ain't never paid for a lawyer in my life. Never paid for a lawyer in my life. I'm good in the courtroom. Give me a jury of 12 anytime, and I'll play. Give me a jury of 12, and I'll play against the judge, the state's attorney, and the public defender. Because when I go to the court, that's what you're doing. You playing a game with 3 cards and a stranger. If you black in Baltimore City and you black in Baltimore County, your public defender is working with the state's attorney and the judges to sell you out for property in the prison industry. It is. I proved it. I showed you. I went to jail. I got 2 jailhouse diaries. I showed the role that the ACLU plays in it. Miss Gion. I showed the role that the NAACP played in it. I'll pull your card. And I dare you to pull mine. Pull my card. Because I'm going to pull yours. 2018, 2019, 2020, my movie coming out. And I'm trying to sell this shit to Netflix. Baltimore, Rewired. I ain't got to change nobody's name. I'm still wearing my crown, dog. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And you bitches ain't beat me yet. You beat me down, but you beat me up. But, dog, I'm still standing. And I'm standing on them toilets. I'm going to shit on you in such a way. I'm going to shit on you to the 13th power for the 13th Amendment. For the 13 years I've been doing this shit. 13 times 4 is 52. We're going to play 52 pickup with your lives and your careers. I want your 401ks. You took the suitors' family's pension. Any of them politicians that get caught up, their family don't get their pensions. Kamenetz was involved. His family won't get that pension. If y'all take me to court, whistleblowers application, grand jury, a lot of y'all going to jail. Just like Operation Grey Lord in Chicago in 1986. Google it. The federal government took you to jail. That's why I've been tagging the federal government in my shit. All my emails, all my posts. Because if you lock me up, we're gonna take it to court. Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, everything that I got on Facebook gonna go to court. All the times that you ban me, we're gonna take those banned posts to court. We're gonna see why you banned me on Facebook. You banned me because my shit too raw, it's too real. You got to deal with me and you got to deal with Boom. You got to deal with the 2 of us. You got between a rock and a hard place because neither one of us is going to give you no air. I'm going to beat you in court. He's going to beat you in the streets. And we're going to beat you there. Do what you got to do. But when I see you in public, when I see Jane Miller in public, I'm going to put that camera in your face and I'm going to ask you about my incarceration. When I see anybody in the media with that camera in the public space, on the public streets, I'm going to shut you down and put that camera in your face. Call the police. Take me to court. Take me to court. We got to have a jury of 12. Take me to court. We got to take that evidence. Take me to court and I'm going to beat your ass again. You should have left me alone, dog. You should let me stay on Falls Road, kick my feet up, and made my barbecue. When you made me homeless, you made me a homeless advocate. When you locked me up, you made me a prisoner's right advocate. I had to go to jail to be a proper advocate. I was already an advocate. But when you made me homeless, dog, I'm going to dig in your ass about homelessness because y'all create a lot of homelessness with your politics. Do what you got to do. Next Monday evening at the War Memorial, we will be at the War Memorial. You will see a toilet at the War Memorial. You're going to start seeing me and my hand puppet. You're going to start seeing me around town with Donald Trump. Yeah, we're going to be real fucking stupid. And ain't nothing that you can do. Art and entertainment. The artful form of protest. Art and activism. We're going to act out. We're going to talk about white supremacy. We're going to talk about making America great again. We're going to talk about America's hate again. We're going to talk about corruption. We're going to talk about income tax evasion by the president and income tax evasion and fraud in the state of Maryland. We're going to show the comparison. We're going to show the fine lines. You feel me? I got a pinata getting ready to bust y'all's ass. Like I said, you should have left me alone. You'd rather walk through hell with gasoline drawers on than fuck with me. So when you see me in public, show me some respect. I'll show you some. But if you don't, dog, I'm digging in your ass. I'm not from Baltimore. I'm from Zion, Illinois, 60099. I'm from like Chicago. We don't do things like y'all do in Baltimore. We get down or lay down. And I ain't laid down for a damn motherfucker in Baltimore. I get down. And we gonna get down. Mic check! You know how that shit go. See you Monday. I'm gonna have a suit on, a tie on. I'm gonna be real fly. I'm gonna be Chicago style. Watch how I get down.